Hey everybody, welcome back to Horseshoe Mountain Ranch. Well, today we're going to do a little bush hogging in the goat field, the one they spend their nights in, where we put them up for the night for them to be safe, and it's just getting ahead of them. They just can't eat this much this fast. And granted, what's left is stuff they don't really like. Plus there's a lot of foxtails and just junk stuff, so it needs mowed down. So we're going to see if we can't get some of that to happen. So I'm going to move y'all to the back window. I got the 360 camera way up in the air, so we'll see if we can't get you some good footage out of this. So hang on and let's see if I can move you to the back window where you can see everything that's going on. That's pretty good. All right, let's see if we can engage the PTO. There, she shook herself to life and run up some RPM. And I think it's at a pretty slow gear to start. I know this is exciting stuff, but it's got to be done. A lot of the big pastures, I'm waiting until the growing season's pretty much over to do them one time. We're almost in the beginnings of a drought, so you really don't want to cut anything down that they're going to need to eat. So as long as we still got cows and horse here, I need to wait. And this front part of this field is awful low and wet. So yesterday I made a pass. We're going down a big steep hill with the riding lawnmower yesterday to see just how wet it was. Because you know, worst case scenario, if I get the lawnmower stuck, all I gotta do is get the four-wheeler and drag her out. But if you get this rascal stuck, oh, that's a whole nother thing. Let's see if I can go around the well house here. I know I got a hump here I'm trying to avoid. And I'm going to go beside where I did for the lawnmower. This is some thick stuff. See, I need to put this in four-wheel drive. There we go. I didn't even think of that. And this is bouncy and rough because of all the crawdad holes. They make some pretty mean mounds to drive over. If you're in a part of the country that don't have crawdads, you just don't know what you're missing. Well, I wouldn't eat the things myself. They do in Louisiana. But here they're just a nuisance. I'm going to have to turn before I get to the tree limbs. Because I've got that camera sticking up. Got it 12 feet in the air probably. This is going to do a pretty good job. It won't take too long. Problem with that 360 camera, or at least it and me don't get along that well. And usually I only get to use the footage about, I don't know, every other time I use it. So not the best odds for me. But bush hogging is something that it's kind of fun or relaxing as long as everything goes well. Typically, most of the camp tractor, everything comes a little easier. But sitting here in the pool on a 100-degree day. Normally I'm listening to the radio, just whiling away the time. I don't know what most of this grass is, but it's something that likes the wet. And it's stringy and tough, and nothing eats it. But there's enough weeds that grow up through it that usually the goats are out here picking. But right now, my wife's got them out in one of the big fields for the day. They haven't got to spend a lot of time on this summer. They just love it. All the weeds they have been getting, oh, they're just having a big old time. Yesterday, when I had the lawnmower out, I also ended up over this tree up there that the goats have. Because the tractor just won't go around all the obstacles and all that stuff, so it just looked like a lawnmower job. You can see when I make the turn here, possibly. Clean electrical spools for the goats to play on. An old trailer that we used as a milking stand. Stuff like that. It's just too much for the tractor to get in and around, but the lawnmower doesn't mind at all. See, I think today is August 14th, and it's supposed to be, I think, 102 or 103 today. Not that we're the only part of the country having these precise temperatures, but it started to get old. And I think they've got the next week to 10 days scheduled to be about the same thing. It's starting to take a toll on the grass too, because we ain't had a whole lot of rain. But I've always been real cautious about using a tractor in this area because it can be so wet. Because back in the 70s, my dad got the tractor stuck just about right where I'm sitting right now. Then he pulled the truck down here around the side and pulled it out with. Oh, that's bumpy. And proceeded to get it stuck. Then he went and borrowed a tractor from the neighbors to pull them out with and got it stuck. So then they went back to the neighbors, come back with one of them old Army 6x6s with a big winch on the front of it, and they chained it to a tree up in the front yard and run every chain they owned down through the fields down here and pulled them out one at a time. And since then I've been really, really cautious about getting off down this field. It ain't no fun dealing with something that's stuck. I know there's a lot of people that don't bother a bit, but I'm not one of them. I prefer not to get stuck, broke down, or any of them other fun things. So anyway, guys, you can see how I'm going to be spending the next couple hours. So I think I'm going to get this tired down. And we're going to thank y'all for coming to visit us today. And if you get a chance, do it again. I'll leave the gate open for you.